Instagram what you guys would prefer, a cook with me video or a breastfeeding video. Both are going to be up on the channel soon, but the cook with me video was most requested, so that's what we're going to do today. I got a haircut, as you can see. I don't have my glasses, so bear with me because I'm kind of blind. And they're a little long, so they're going to get trimmed up again. But anyway, so what I'm making today is a recipe that I had originally found on Pinterest a long time ago, back when we lived up in Oregon. And I've kind of just... Stop it. I've kind of just memorized it and made it my own. So I'm going to go ahead and make it today, and then Elliot, who's in the pantry right now, is going to be my helper as much as he tries to. So let's do this.
Potatoes? Mine.
What?
Potatoes?
Yes, I need the potatoes.
Okay. I'll put it right here.
Thank you.
And look.
Okay, so Elliot's getting the potatoes out, but I will tell you everything that we need for the recipe that I'm making. So it's going to be like a potato, no, take the thing off. It's going to be a potato hamburger casserole type of thing. So it's a pound of hamburger meat, an 11 by 13 baking dish, a big can of cream of mushroom, milk, pepper, and cheddar cheese. And I will walk you through the measurements as I'm making it. We have Harry Potter playing on the TV because that is Elliot's new favorite movie to watch, and I'm not mad about it. All right. Hey, do you need help?
Yeah.
Okay, well, how about you say, help me, please?
Help me, please.
Okay, there's that.
Okay.
Are you gonna hand me one?
Yeah. So have you.
So right now I'm just peeling the potatoes, and then I'll show you how they need to be cut. Okay, so all the potatoes are peeled. Elliot, I said leave it here. And I will show you what I'm working with. Okay, so this is my 11 by 13 pan. This is the stupid cord for the freaking Wi-Fi, but so I just spray it with Pam so that the potatoes don't get stuck. This is not all the potatoes that I use. I always double the recipe because we can eat it for leftovers throughout the week, for like lunch and stuff. if you're just doing like a single serving and you don't want a bunch of leftovers, you're gonna do a smaller pan, like a 9 by 13 or even an 8 by, what is it, like 8 by 11 or something like that. And then this would probably be enough potatoes, but I double it, so this is probably like the bottom layer. So now it's time to cut the potatoes, and you're gonna slice them, and I'll show you what I mean. All right, so this is the best angle you're gonna get because I don't have any other way really to put my phone while I'm cutting this. So you're basically just gonna have the potato, and then you just slice it like that. I keep them fairly thin. You don't want them super thick because then they take longer to cook.
Oh, I got
Please
it.
watch your fingers. Mommy has a knife. You cannot put your fingers up here.
I got
I know. Thank you for helping, but you can't put your fingers up here because I have a knife and it's owie. So like I said, this isn't going to be all the potatoes that I need because I usually layer it pretty generously, but you can gauge for yourself what works as far as how many potatoes. So they're all cut up now. Elliot, please watch out. Hey, excuse me. Stand on this side of mommy. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll just take the potatoes and just layer them like this. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but... And usually this big thing, this big casserole thing will last us like, I don't know, depending on how hungry David gets after work and stuff. Probably like dinner tonight and then lunch for both of us for like 3 to 5 days. So that's your first layer. Hold on, baby. That's your first layer. I'll cut more potatoes to do the second layer, but next, I'm gonna cook the meat and mix this stuff to make the sauce. So I know that I had just said that Elliot doesn't or can't eat this. The reason being is because he's lactose intolerant. So, and this recipe has milk in it, and any like pure form of milk, like milk, cheese, ice cream, that type of stuff, really bothers his stomach. So I usually, on nights like this where we have some sort of casserole or really anything that involves milk, I just make him like his own separate dinner. Okay, so I have all the meat in the pan, and then I usually just season it. Everyone pronounces this differently. Worcestershire is how I say it, but I usually just put some of that in there. I don't measure like anything really.
It's chocolate.
No, it's not chocolate, baby.
That is chocolate. Okay.
Some pepper. Salt. And garlic. So I just throw all that in there. Start the meat. And then while the meat's cooking, I'm gonna mix that and then cut the rest of the potatoes. All right, so for the like sauce mixture, it's just cream of mushroom, that big can. It's 26 ounces of cream of mushroom, milk, and oh, my nose itches, and pepper. Like I said, I doubled the recipe. So if you're not doubling it, you only need one of the small regular size cans of cream of mushroom. And if you're not doubling the recipe, you only need 3/4 of a cup of milk, but I'm doubling it, so you put 1.5 cups. There's Elliot sitting on the counter. He usually sits on this counter right here, right where I'm cooking at, but he blocks like the whole camera, so. You can see me. Why can't you sit right there? Huh? No, you're okay right there. You're okay right there, baby. I know there's stuff on the counter, but it's not hurting you. Oh, it is hurting you? How is the KitchenAid hurting you? What, baby? Well, don't touch it.
Huh?
Don't touch it then.
Okay, I need to get there.
No, baby, there's no room right there.
Why?
You're okay though. Unless do you want to get down and go watch your movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, go watch your movie. Alright. Like I said, I don't measure anything, really, especially as far as spices go. So, I just kind of throw some pepper in there and whisk it together. Elliot has this thing lately. My bangs are a hot mess because they're like, they need to be washed. Elliot has this thing lately where he has to like touch whatever I'm doing. Like right now, I'm peeling the potatoes into the trash can, which is right next to me, but he has his hands like this. He wants the peels to touch his hands, and then he throws it away. And it's like, some stuff I'm like, okay, sure. Other stuff I'm like, just let me do it. Like, just let me peel the potatoes. You don't need to put your hands right there.
I'm eating dinner. You said it. You're making dinner.
I am making dinner, but it's gonna be a little bit, baby.
Okay.
I just got my bangs cut, what was it, yesterday? And I couldn't decide how long I wanted them because I didn't know if I wanted them long enough to move over and have them to the side if I wanted, or if I wanted them just like, if I wanted them short to just do these like front bangs. And I've come to realize that I just want them as front bangs, but they're a little too long because they're cut so that they can be side bangs too. So I'm gonna get them trimmed again so that they can be up out of my face and I don't have to curl them like out so much. And it might freak some people out that I'm talking with a knife like this, but I've been using a knife to like cook and cut things and whatever since I was like 7. So I am very aware of what I'm doing. Elliot, please go put that away right now.
Okay.
No, put the whole trash can over there.
Huh?
Put the trash can over there. Put this over there.
Huh?
Put this over there, please.
Oh, okay.
Elliot has this thing, and I feel like he's just doing it because he's not paying attention when you talk to him, or he just thinks it's funny. But you'll tell him something, and he'll be looking right at you. And then he'll say, huh? And you'll say it again, and he'll just keep saying, huh? Huh? Like 4 more times until either he understands what you're saying and does whatever or whatnot, or he literally you just give up on trying to tell him. What? All right, so the meat is done. Please don't touch up here. I told you I have a knife. Go watch your movie. The meat's done. I dump it into a strainer in the sink because I want all the grease to drain off and I want it to cool a little bit too. So. No, go watch your cartoons.
Why?
Or your movie.
Huh?
Go watch your movie.
Ow!
I run the hot water. I don't know that it does anything, but in my head it makes sense to run the hot water because the grease doesn't like hit the cold stainless steel and just like, I don't know, get hard or whatever. These bangs are kind of annoying me because they're too long. Whatever. All right, so that's that. Let me get the cheese. So, let me see if I can find a good way to show you and film this.
Good. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my sauce and pour half of it over all this. Okay,
No milk? Huh?
see that? Okay, once that's done, I'm gonna take my meat and I just crumble it over the top.
Open.
Next is the cheese.
Pieces.
We like a lot of cheese. I like it to be cheesy, so I coat it pretty good. You can put as much cheese or as little cheese as you want. Cool. Next layer. All right, so the next layer, once you have all that, you're just gonna do this again. For the second layer, I always put the meat on before the sauce. That way, when it's in the oven, it doesn't burn. Like it doesn't get crunchy or whatever. I don't think it would be too bad, but I would just rather not have to worry about it.
Mom,
What?
I need to. My.
What?
I know very much.
All right. Next is the sauce.
More. Yeah, it's more. More. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Get down, please.
More.
Get down.
Let me see you.
All right. Lots of cheese.
Cheese. Don't get all on that cheese.
I'll probably have to open the other bag. Okay, so I'm gonna open the other thing of cheese. I need like a better, I feel like I need like some sort of thing to put my camera or my phone like on my head so that you can have a better view, but hopefully you get the gist. Cool. So, like I said, I like it with a lot of cheese in it. So does David. So I do a lot of cheese, but this is what it'll look like at the end. So this is what it'll look like at the end. You can see it's all layered on the side. Cool. Next thing you're gonna do, grab the foil. Hey. And foil over the top of it.
What's that? What's that?
It's foil.
Oh my! No. Mine ain't no good. Mine.
Okay. Can you go throw this away for me?
Yeah, cheese.
Yeah, it's empty. So then you'll just throw it in the oven. If you're making just a single batch, you'll just cook it for, it's anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. You'll take the foil off the top, stick a potato. If it's super soft, you're good. If you're doing a double batch, I cook my double batch for anywhere from an hour to like an hour and 15 minutes, and it's good. The thicker that you cut the potatoes, the longer it's going to take to cook, because it's just going to take longer for them to cook through and be soft. So that's why I try and keep them fairly thin, just because I don't want it to take forever. It already takes kind of long as it is, so yeah.
Oh, she's right there.
Yeah. You ready to put it in the oven?
Yeah.
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 Do you think the oven's hot yet?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm putting it in. I can't burn my fingers.
You're going to put it in, but you can't burn your fingers?
No.
That's right.
Yeah.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
You wave? You say hi.
Hi.
Get your fingers off your nose. You gotta wave. Wave! What are you gonna have for dinner?
Potatoes.
You're gonna have potatoes?
Yeah.
What if I make you some eggs and potatoes?
No eggs and potatoes.
What do you want for dinner then?
Toast?
Toast?
Yeah.
You just want potatoes and toast?
Yeah.
You're just gonna carb load?
Yeah. We should cook. Please.
Huh?
Cooking.
It's cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can't have this, so I was thinking maybe you could have a sandwich or chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
You want chicken nuggets?
Yeah, I'll put it in the oven.
You're gonna put it in the oven yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready to put this in the oven?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put it in the oven, please.
Are you ready to put it in the oven?
Yeah.
All right, let's open it.
Okay. I can't beat it. Ah.
Good job. Okay, walk around to that side.
Huh?
Go around that side. We're gonna pull this out.
I'll pull that off.
Yep, don't touch it though. You gotta just use your glove. There you go. Very good. Okay.
I'll put it in the oven.
Well, this is heavy, so I'm gonna put it in the oven.
Oh,
All right, you're gonna help me push this back in. Wait for mommy.
Okay.
Okay, push it back in. All right, close it up. Good job. All right,
All right.
that's it.
That's it.
All right, I will show you the finished product when it is done. All right, it is done.
Huh?
I'm gonna take this off. It's very hot. There's always meat stuck to the top, but you can see it's steaming. It's very hot. So it's got like a soupy texture. There'll be some like grease from the meat on the top, but there's really not a lot. So I usually pull it out, check it. The potatoes are soft. I can put the fork all the way through without any, you know, I don't have to put much pressure into it. But that is it. Very yummy. Okay, don't mind my bangs. I like push them all to the side. Let me know if you like this video. If it was helpful, if you made the recipe, what you thought. Also, let me know if there's anything in particular. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want me to cook or bake, because I do a lot of baking too. And I can do another video like this with whatever, lasagna, meatloaf, chili, cupcakes, brownies, cookies, whatever, because I really enjoyed this. So have a good night. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you want me to do for the next Cook With Me video, okay? Bye.